So we are very passionate about being certified dementia practitioners because we are around and work with a lot of our clients that have experienced a form of dementia or Alzheimer's. And one of the biggest questions that we get is, how do we know that a memory care setting is going to be the right time, or the right place, or the right time? When is the right time for my loved one to move into a memory care setting?
Yeah, we're really lucky in the current day and age that we live in that senior living options have really changed and grown leaps and bounds from where they were, let's say 30 or 40 years ago, when there was just a lock put on a unit in a nursing home and that was their memory care. So we work with some amazing senior living providers here in our marketplace that have created these engaging, meaningful, purposeful, day-to-day living environments for people with cognitive impairment to ensure that they get the best quality of life in their new setting. So one thing that I kind of compare it to is, if you lose a leg, you can get a prosthetic leg to help live the most active and independent lifestyle that you were living prior to losing that limb. So with advancing cognitive impairment like dementia or Alzheimer's disease, our clients are losing ability in their brain to manage independently at home. So these communities create a prosthetic environment for them to function as independently as possible. Some of the things that we see highlighted in these communities to meet those needs, Lauren was just talking about the need for someone to wander or to rummage through items, which at home may seem like mom or dad's making a mess, but tell a little bit about how the communities have found a way to meet that need.
Yeah, and I'm actually sitting here thinking, like, this just gives me goosebumps and makes me emotional, because when you walk into a memory care community, it truly gives that person that purpose back. And a lot of times our clients will say, my mom's rummaging all of the time and she's disrupting things, and that's okay for them to do. And these environments really allow and promote them to be able to do that. And so some of these communities will design areas or centers where they have drawers with different keys or whistles or things that they're used to having in their homes that they're constantly rummaging through. And it's okay if they take things from one area and put them in another and they're essentially hiding them. It's really allowing to be in the moment that they're in and giving them the time and the space to do what they are doing. But also for those folks that are typically wander risks, as we talk about constantly exit seeking, the design and overall feel of the memory care communities so that they can have that walking space and they can just constantly walk and be in different parts of the community and experiencing different things. But that's the moment that they're in, and being able to be along the journey with them as they're going through that during the day.
And when you're touring memory care communities, or maybe mom or dad's already in an assisted living and they're asking that maybe it's time for you as a family to consider moving your loved one to their memory care, you want to look for things like, is there appropriate lighting? There's new lighting available in these communities that helps manage sundowning behaviors, with certain natural light being brought in to help minimize some of those behaviors. Is there a certain type of dinnerware used? Depth perception and visual field has changed drastically with advancing cognitive impairment.
The colors behind the toilets and the toilet seats, a lot of people think that that's very interesting that they have that and bizarre, but there's a true purpose behind that, and it kind of helps stimulate what they're supposed to do in the bathroom. Which is very helpful
to just elaborate that on a little bit, it goes hand in hand with the dishware that's used. With advancing dementia and cognitive impairment, depth perception is affected. So a white plate on a white tablecloth with maybe white mashed potatoes on it, someone with advanced Alzheimer's will not be able to see. But so if there's a red plate on a white tablecloth, the plate is able to be seen, or the coffee mug is a bright yellow, or the toilet seat is a black toilet seat on top of a white toilet, so that the person has visual cues on where to use the restroom. So this is just a very small list of many, many more amenities and features that these communities offer. And we could go on for
and they continue to expand them every day, which is really nice to see that they're supporting folks that have these diseases. For more information, resources, and videos like this, please subscribe, like, and follow Dovetail Companies.